Have you ever wondered why the most successful people you admire often seem so quiet? While everyone else is shouting about their achievements, they're building empires in silence. Why is that? Today, I want to share a story that completely changed how I view success, achievement, and the constant noise we create around our lives. This isn't just another motivational tale. This is about understanding why the loudest person in the room is rarely the most powerful. If you've ever felt exhausted from constantly proving yourself, promoting yourself, or wondering why success feels so empty despite doing everything right, this story is for you. Now let me take you to a bustling city. In a bustling city, where everyone seemed to be talking, complaining, and rushing through life, there lived an old carpenter named Marcus. He had built his reputation not through flashy advertisements or loud promotions, but through the quality of his work and the peace people felt in his presence. One day, a young ambitious businessman named James walked into Marcus's workshop, frustrated and exhausted. James had been chasing success for 10 years, building companies, making money, attending networking events. Yet he felt empty inside. "Marcus," James said, sitting on a wooden bench, "I have everything people say I should want, but I feel like I have nothing. Everyone around me keeps talking about their achievements, their wealth, their plans. But when I'm alone, there's only silence and emptiness." Marcus didn't respond immediately. Instead, he walked to his workbench and began shaping a piece of wood. For 2 hours, he worked in silence, measuring, cutting, smoothing. James watched, mesmerized by the focused intensity. Finally, Marcus held up a beautifully carved wooden box and spoke. "Do you know why I don't talk much, James?" "No," James replied, "because I learned long ago that wisdom doesn't need a microphone. Every word we waste on boasting is energy stolen from our work. Every moment spent convincing others of our worth is a moment we could spend becoming worthy." Marcus opened the box to reveal a simple daily journal. "I've kept this for 40 years, not to show people, but to know myself. Every day I write one simple question. Did I do my work with excellence today? Did I help someone without expecting recognition? Did I grow as a person?" James looked through the pages, decades of humble reflections, no grand stories, no boasting, just consistent, purposeful growth. "But Marcus," James asked, "aren't you worried people won't know about your achievements?" Marcus smiled. "People who matter will know. My customers don't come because I told them I'm good. They come because they experienced my work. My friends don't stay because I convinced them I'm worthy. They stay because I've shown them consistency, integrity, and genuine care. And most importantly, I know who I am. I don't need the world's permission." James felt tears forming. "How do I start?" "First," Marcus said, "go home and practice silence. Not the silence of depression or emptiness, but the silence of focus. Turn off the notifications. Stop posting your journey. Stop telling people about your plans. For 1 month, simply do the work. Build something, help someone, read something that makes you smarter, move your body, create without documenting, fail without announcing it." "But won't people think I've disappeared?" James worried. "Let them," Marcus replied calmly. "The right people won't disappear. And those who do You never really had them anyway. They came for the noise, not for you. Over the next year, something miraculous happened. James stopped his constant social media updates. He stopped attending every networking event. He stopped trying to convince people of his worth. Instead, he focused on three things: his work, his growth, and genuine relationships with people he truly cared about. And something unexpected occurred. People were drawn to him more than ever. Not because he was promoting himself, but because he had become someone worth knowing. His work improved, his relationships deepened, his mind became clearer. One day, James returned to Marcus's workshop with a gift, a handwritten letter. In it, he wrote, "I've learned that the master isn't the one who talks the loudest. The master is the one who has learned to listen, to themselves, to their work, and to life itself. Thank you for teaching me that wisdom whispers, it doesn't shout." Marcus read the letter in silence, smiled, and placed it in a small wooden box he had been carving for years. No words were needed. The silence said it all. You know what's fascinating about this story? We live in a world that tells us the opposite. Post your wins, share your journey, document everything, build your personal brand. And yes, there's value in that. But there's also immense power in what Marcus taught James. The truth is, real mastery doesn't need an audience. Real growth happens in the quiet moments when nobody's watching. When you stop performing your life for others and start actually living it. So here's my challenge to you, and I'm doing this with you. For the next 30 days, try Marcus's approach. Pick one goal, one project, one skill you want to develop. Don't post about it. Don't tell everyone your plan. Just work on it in silence. Journal about it if you want, but keep it private. Let your results speak for you. Remember this: the difference between noise and wisdom is simple. Noise seeks validation. Wisdom seeks truth. Noise demands attention. Wisdom commands respect. Noise broadcasts. Wisdom builds. You don't need to convince the world you're worthy. You need to convince yourself through consistent, focused action. And when you do that, the right people will notice. The right opportunities will come. And most importantly, you'll finally have what James was searching for: genuine fulfillment that comes from knowing who you are, not from what others think of you. So I'll leave you with this. What would you build if nobody was watching? What would you become if you didn't have to prove it to anyone? Start there. That's where your real power lives.